reality shows, game shows, dating shows. What do they all have in common? Money. But only those who are willing to sacrifice the most. The newly dubbed 1980 Golden Accord, Mr. and Mrs. Golden Accord, have just come into contact with thousands and thousands of dollars. But at what price? The Golden Accord by Wool Soyinka. Something, father and the wife? Oh, you know women. She's still upset about me bringing the money home. The studio offered to keep it for us overnight, but for one night, if I could just go to bed with $100.5 grand. Yeah, go to sleep, dream of it, and then wake up and find it's real? Officer, I know you're on duty, but would you like a drink? Matter of fact, I'm not, Mr. Lonestone. I was just getting off duty when the call came in. So, I volunteered. Well, that's hardly to tell the whole story. We all volunteered. We all wanted a chance to get close to the lucky pair. You know, maybe that luck would rub off on us. Oh, well, I'll be. Well, now I'm embarrassed. Embarrassed? What do you want? We've got whiskey, beer, sherry. No, it's not that. There's something I'd like even more than a drink, sir. Just something that I could take back and brag about at the station tomorrow. If you wouldn't mind, Mr. Lonestone, if you really wouldn't mind, well, spell it out, man. What do you want? My autograph? No, not that I wouldn't want that too, but if you wouldn't mind, could you open it while I'm here? I've never seen 150 grand in real life, let alone handled it. Well, I'll be. If you only had been thinking what thought had been going through my mind. As soon as you left, I was going to strip down, stark naked, and scrub myself from head to crotch with those $100 bills. Come on, get that thing out in the open. Must be getting suffocated in there. Wait a minute. This needs something. Champagne. There must be a couple bottles in the fridge. You get to work on that wrapping, and I'll hunt down some champagne. Do you mind? The children are trying to sleep. Tell them to come out. It's time to celebrate. This isn't a night for sleeping. What are they supposed to celebrate, Lonestone? Perhaps I should go. Maybe I can come back later. Nonsense. You take off that wrapping. When she sets her eyes on those $100 bills, she'll change. Wait, something else is missing. Music. We should have some music. What do you think of the soundtrack of the futuristic space film 2001? Yeah, absolutely perfect. It's being like launched into space, you know? Spaced out. Man, with 150 grand sitting in my living room. Who needs drugs? Undo the clasp, please, Mr. Lonestone. I did it. Oh my God, you really mean it? I did it. Oh yes, Mr. Lonestone. You and your wife did it. It took guts, but you did it. Just look at it. I call it poetry. Mr. Lonestone. Oh yes. The children just woke up. I said bring them out. Join the fun. What if they don't want to join the fun? Well, why the hell not? They watched the program. Then they must know that their father is 150 grand richer than he was when he left this evening. Yes, and they also heard their father's answer to the question, what is the most shameful secret your wife has ever confided in you? Well, then they must have also heard their mother confirm the story when it came to her turn. Would there have been any point in denying it? We agreed before we set out. No lies. Wasn't that the deal? Oh yes. Does your husband snore in bed? Who does all the washing in your home? Is your wife a slobber on the house? That sort of question is what we had in mind. You're not an honest man if you claim otherwise, Lonestone. What is the most shameful secret your wife has ever confided in you? And you told! A deal is a deal. What are you beefing about anyways? That was the jackpot question. We were way ahead of all the other couples. What was the point in blowing it all on account of some silly sensitivity? No one ever told you that the secrets of the bedroom are just as sacred as those of the confessional? Yeah? What century are you thinking of? Come off it, woman! Well, to tell you the truth, I had this same century in mind. You know, the same one which you received 12 years of my body, 12 years of my life, 12 years nursing your frustration, your miseries, your weaknesses, in the privacy of my strength, and bearing you 3 children. Look, you just keep your mind on the money. I do have my mind on the money. Good. I mean, what else could it have been on when it came to your turn? You got the same question, didn't you? Miss Lonestone? And you told! I saw your face. It was there. The whole studio reeked of it. The other couples in the competition. The studio audience. Even the ones I couldn't see. The millions of strangers wallowing in the secret mess that I thought I had buried safely within you. Yes, then I thought of the money. Who cares when you thought of it? You back up the truth. We qualified for the perfect accord between husband and wife. We're overnight celebrities, $150 richer. So cut the belly aching. Have you ever watched yourself die, Lonestone? What's that? Because that's what happened to me tonight. After I read your betrayal in your face, the studio lights burned right into my brain. I felt myself shrivel and die. Do you know what that's like? No. Tell me. Actually, I don't think you're listening to me. Are you, Lonestone? Sure I am. You said you watched yourself shrivel and die, okay? I've thought about this all evening. I wasn't sure I could do it. But now I think I shall actually enjoy it. For God's sake, Miss Lonestone, do what you want, Sergeant, as long as you know I'm making sure of him. Now wait, Annabelle. Just wait a minute. Don't move a step closer, Lonestone. I'm not moving. No, Annabelle, I'm not moving. Just listen to me for a minute. You are alone in your death, Lonestone. Just you and your death. It's rather late in the day, but maybe now you'll understand what a private moment means. Just you and your death. Try and savor it if you can. Miss Lonestone, please don't make me draw. Put down that gun. You can have all the money, Annabelle. I'll sign it over to you. It's all yours. Everything. The sergeant can even witness it. What money? It's all gone on legal defense. Sure, the jury will be sympathetic, but lawyers cost money. I'm warning you, Miss Lonestone. If you don't put that thing down, don't think me a fool, officer. My husband taught me how to use a gun. Think of the children, for God's sake. Look, I'll leave the house tonight. Anything you want. I'll never come back. Goodbye, Lonestone. Drop it! It's unloaded. I unloaded myself. Sergeant, when you leave, take that thing with you.